Hey everybody, it's Dina Rica with the Creativity Cave. I'm so excited to stamp with you today. I have a great project, a great color combination, and some fun tips to make this really stand out for you. So this is my card. Look at the shimmer. I love it. We are using the Banners for You stamp set and coordinating a bunch of banners framelits. Here is my stamp set, and then the framelits are kind of awesome. They're all of these, but I have one missing, and that's the one that I used on this. And actually, this is my favorite. I had to use it, of course. I really like this stamp set because it's super versatile, and the words are kind of created to fit in the different curves of the banners, which is really fun. And I've got a few fun tips to help you with that, by the way. So this card is really great, and I have to tell you, this is kind of funny. I came up with what I think is kind of a cool and a little bit different color combination. These are the colors: Powder Pink, Peekaboo Peach, Sweet Sugar Plum, that's a tongue twister, Pool Party, and Pear Pizzazz. Now, the way this color combination kind of came about, you're going to laugh at. These three colors were right next to each other on my color caddy, and I thought, oh my gosh, those are awesome colors together. So Powder Pink is the new in color, and then Peekaboo Peach and Sweet Sugar Plum are in colors from last year. And then I just added a little Pool Party, and then of course I needed some Pear Pizzazz to go with the greenery in my card, and I really had something. So let's put this card together. It's really pretty easy. But like I said, I do have a few good tips for you. So I'm just grabbing a piece of cards or paper to protect my work surface. Sorry. I'm having trouble getting the paper to come because it was stapled. That's why. I have this stack of, this is just like old copy paper. In fact, I think this is last year's discontinued list and it was stapled together, but I have this sitting here for when I need to cover my work surface. Okay, so the project is really simple. I'm going to start with a lots of labels label. This is the second to largest one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start with the Peekaboo Peach. And you might find this interesting, but I thought that the best way to do this is to start actually with your greenery. So let me grab my stamps. Oh, I moved them because I had to clean my work surface enough so that I could put my background thing down. But what I actually did was I stamped 3 of these greenery leafy thingies. And the reason was so that I would have them kind of oriented. Originally, I thought I'd just kind of do like a cascade of flowers that way, but then I quickly realized that I just wanted to do the whole thing. So I just want you to see kind of how I went about this. All right. Now I'm going to start by taking my little flower here and just adding it, as you can see, to the greenery. I didn't do a very good job on that one, but this one will be better. Ha! And then I just kind of filled in from there. So the next one I did was this smaller kind of leafy thing. And I'm leaving room to stamp a stamp, or yeah, a flower, I guess, is more what I'm trying to say. Man, words are so hard sometimes. You guys just have no idea. Okay, so there we go. That's pretty good. Now on this one, I'm doing the little posy thing. I guess, I don't know, maybe all these are posies. This is like a tulip, and this is a posy. I don't even know what a posy is, really. I just stamp pretty things. They didn't teach posies in my botany class in college. I'm just saying. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now what I want to do is fill it in a little bit with some more flowers. Now at this point, because I've covered a lot of the space, I wasn't sure if I would have enough room to go with the greenery first. So here, I'm just kind of out of sorts. Here what I'm going to do is add the tulip, and then if I can, I'll squeeze in some greenery, but if I can't, no big deal. And I think you'll get what I'm saying as I go here. So I'm just going to stamp these in a few spots. And this is mostly to kind of add a little bit of color because I really like the pear pizzazz with this. And I think hopefully you can look at that and sort of see it. I'm also going to add one, like maybe one more posy right there. And then I'm going to come in and add the little, I love this little 3 dotted image because it's just kind of cute and simple. And then you can really fill in the white space with these little dots, and it just adds a nice little touch to the card. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. There we go. All right. Now at this point, you probably would agree with me that it's time for a little Wink of Stella. So I'm just going to brush that on to my flowers and just add a little shimmer to our card. And then we're going to also stamp our sentiment on the banner because I love these banners. They're so cute, and they go great with like a background like this that's kind of filled in. Okay, so let's see, what did I do with my banner? Oh, here it is. Now, when I was working with this, you might notice that my banner is a little bit lighter than the words. So what I did is I stamped the banner off to start with. So I'm just going to stamp that down. Then I've got a scrap of, this is Sweet Sugar Plum. Then I huffed on it. Ooh, I think I stamped that too close. Yes. We'll try this one more time. Okay, so stamp off. And then here we go. This one is going to be better. There we are. And then I noticed I could set my 2 stamped images, I'm going to show you how I did this, onto my card. So I set anniversary right here and happy right here. And I got them all lined up just the way I wanted them. And then I picked them up with my stamp together. And then I'm going to stamp these down. I'm going to go full strength on the ink so the sentiment really stands out. And look at how easy that was. Okay, I'm going to die cut these. I'll be right back. All right, here is my sentiment. You can see the Framelit does such an awesome job of cutting that out and getting right in there, which is so awesome. Now, I want to put the rest of my card together, and the easiest way to do that, well, actually, I shouldn't say the easiest way, but I want to show you a couple things that I did to make this card a little bit special. I used my ruffled textured dynamic embossing folder, and I have to tell you, I really was itching to use this because it looked cool. Can you see all of that texture and dimension that's in this embossing folder? It's pretty cool. So I got this out, and I thought it would be the perfect thing to add just a little something to my card without it being overbearing. Since I did have a lot of stamped images going on there, I just wanted it to look nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that to the back of my card. This is Peekaboo Peach. So I've just got my layer right there on top, and I think that looks fantastic. Now I'm going to pop up my label onto my card, and I'm just looking for my dimensionals. Here we go. Ooh, a virgin sheet. Oh, this happens so rarely. I go through a lot of dimensionals. Did you guys notice that? I mean, I'm pretty hard pressed to not put them on a card. In fact, I almost feel weird if I have a card without dimensionals. All right, so I'll put this label on, popped up. And then I really wanted this to kind of, actually, I think I have it on crooked. I kind of centered it on my first card, but let me put it down off a little bit on this one. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I want my label to be right about here Okay, that's sticking out. I'm going to be just a teeny bit on the super anal side here for a second. I'm moving it over so that my label will fit in the envelope. There we go. Now, I chose anniversary because I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but anniversaries are kind of like the lost sentiments in Stampin' Up. They are just not in that many stamp sets anymore, and so I wanted to use this card, and that's one of the reasons I like the stamp set, is it does have an anniversary in it. Now, before I adhere this down, I do this every time. I don't mean to take the backing off, but I always forget. But what I want to do is put down a little adhesive right here and right here so that I can put some gold metallic thread down. I'm going to wrap this around 3 of my fingers a few times and then 4 of my fingers a few times. That way I get a couple of different sizes of loops on here. And then I'm just going to adhere them so they sort of stick into that adhesive I just put down. And they don't have to be perfect. You can see this is actually kind of a mess. But it just adds a fun little touch to my card. Then I've added the happy anniversary on here. And just want to position it perfect. Now I'm also going to add some metallic enamel shapes. And I've been storing, I don't know if you caught this in a video I did recently, I'm storing my enamel shapes in one of these clear cases from Stampin' Up. This is a half wooden case. And I'm going to take the hearts because this is an anniversary card. So we're assuming if we're wishing them a happy anniversary, they're still happily married, right? That sounds horrible, doesn't it? All right, so I'm putting some gold metallic hearts to kind of coordinate with my metallic thread, and I've got 3 of them on there, and I think that's just a fun little shimmery touch. Then one more fun shimmery touch, as long as we're doing fun shimmery touches. I'm actually going to take my Wink of Stella, and I just need something. In this case, I'm using my scissors because I just happen to have them here. I'm going to smack my Wink of Stella against that, and that is going to sprinkle shimmer onto my card. You can hear I was giving it a pretty good smack. It's good for getting the aggressions out, but then look at the shimmer that is all over my card, and I just love that look. It's so fun and happy. So that's my card. It's really pretty easy. I hope you liked it. Now, don't forget, if you want more amazing ideas like that, click on the little subscribe now box there, and you will get notifications when I post new videos, as well as check out the link to my blog post. It will show you all of the photos, my color combination, all the supplies that I use to make this gorgeous card, and you can make it too at home. And of course, if you need to purchase any of these items, I would so appreciate you shopping through my online store because it helps bring more amazing cards just like this to your inbox every single time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I can't wait to stamp with you again soon. Take care. Bye.